Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thanks very much. Now, Commissioner Adam Silver is continuing to push for the creation.
That's pretty intriguing, DA. That's an interesting story, and we thank you for giving it to us. And so off the tip, it's New York. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Durant is out there with Griffin. Then there's the Miracle Man. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Trent in at the two-guard spot. Still very early in the season here, but teams, Greg, beginning to hit their stride and get into a rhythm.
And the same can be said for the younger talent. Rookies are shaking off those debut jitters and starting to show us what they can really do.
And Lillard gets it to go.
And this is Lillard at his best, sending up a confident shot from the arc like he just knows it's good.
Now here's Davis. His last outing with 20 points. Now here's Durant. He's guarded closely.
Next foul, Jeffrey. First field foul. First team foul.
Puts it up from 12, and it goes down 2 points.
Yeah, Gary Trent Jr. is a legit three-level scorer. If you concede the mid-range, he's more than willing to take it.
Stewart with the screen on James, and it's Davis missing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Lillard looking around. Passes to Durant. Here's the three. Another three for Chicago.
Well, the ability to score without being the primary ball handler, right? Kevin Durant can catch and shoot as well as anybody in the league. Well, as somebody who grew up in New York and New Jersey, I was a Knicks fan, right? They have such a great history. Think back to the championship team of the 70s. Walt Clyde Frazier, then the Patrick Ewing era, Bernard King. They have had so many Hall of Famers.
Here's Griffin after Tyler Hero's bucket. Griffin finds Trent. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer, Lillard, and he's good on the three ball. Lillard's got 6 points. And Doris, growing up around New York, what makes this Knicks franchise so special?
Well, I think certainly the energy of the city, the passion for the game of basketball, playing in the Mecca, how fired up opponents are to play in Midtown Manhattan. The Knicks are a team that everyone follows.
And you love seeing that great Mobile One drive a second time.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Stewart, a screen for Hero. And no good. And Chicago will go the other way with it. James, the pass to Durant. Sweet move. Here's Davis. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game. Shoots. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away. Davis has got his second bucket of the night.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. A different look for New York. Blake's checked in, and Barrett subbed in for Tyler Hero.
For your Knicks City Dancer.
.143 left to play in the first quarter. To the middle, here's DeRozan. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Boy, officials say play on, even though there's contact. DeRozan, I guess they don't think he needs any help.
You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. five-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
Chicago with the ball after New York gets the 3. 59 seconds left to play here in the first. Shot clock at 5. And the Bulls another 3.
Well, this is the shot that DeMar DeRozan has worked so hard on. He could always make the 3. It's just become more a part of his arsenal.
Now here's Davis. He's got 7. And there's another one for the Knicks.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot. Hot.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's DeRozan, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Don't you have the sense that DeMar DeRozan feels like he can go toe-to-toe against anyone at the offensive end? He's like, bring your best defender, I'm up to the challenge.
That's good from DeMar DeRozan. DeMar DeRozan hits them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Tight defense on him. Here's Davis. Out to Barrett. Pass to DiVincenzo. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
This is the court awareness that gives you great hope for R.J. Barrett. He's a scorer, but if he can complement that with passing, look out, folks.
Here's Lowe. No good on the last second attempt there. And that concludes a back-and-forth high-scoring first quarter of play. It's the Bulls leading by just 2. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points.
Last game for the Bulls, it was a loss to Oklahoma City.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
You cannot allow your opponent to shoot that high a percentage. That is going to get you beat night after night.
R.J. Barrett is out there with Davis. Then it's Stockton. And it's Jeffries in at the point. That's the 5 for New York right now. Jeffries the pass to Bailey. Now about 3 minutes gone in his second quarter of basketball.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
From deep three-point range, and it's Griffin with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Good advice. David, thanks. And here is Trent outside. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 6 assists here tonight. Davis against James. Here's Stockton. And it's in there. Stockton's got his second bucket.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
There's 47 seconds left to play here in the half. Lillard from outside. That one doesn't drop. And New York the other way now. Barrett dishes to Davis. Here's Bailey. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, having an easy bucket in the paint.
24 seconds left to play in the first half. And James throws it down.
And then the young fella busts out the slick move inside to get open for the jam.
Greg, that was sick and slick. The D had no chance.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
And Lillard kicks to James. Misses the three. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Knicks lead by 2. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot. Damian, where does that game face of yours come from?
I think it's just the Oakland in me, really. I'm sure a lot of people know about the past the Oakland point guards with Gary Payton, Brian Shaw, Jason Kidd.
Thanks for the great interview, David.
Welcome, everyone, to halftime. The Chicago Bulls find themselves in a good matchup here at the break.
They're lucky to be in this. They have no energy at all. On the defensive end, we know slow rotations equal easy buckets. See what I just did there?
And they're trying to rely on the offense, Shaq, to save them. Feels like a dangerous approach.
And now a subject that's always of interest, player movement around the league.
And Adams, they're getting arguably the strongest man in the NBA, at least since I left.
I mean, bone-crushing screens. He's a great rebounder, and he doesn't need the ball to play inside. I mean, I don't know. He might be strong as you, Shaq.
Yeah, stop.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Damian Lillard out there with Gary Trent. And it's Durant. Then there's the Miracle Man, and it's Griffin in at the center position. Doors with the officials calling slightly fewer fouls. It seems like we see a more physical game on the floor. What do you think?
I think it's a change for the better, Kevin. Obviously, you want guys to be safe, but the defense must be allowed to do their job.
And here is James. Pass to Trent. Kicks to KD. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
That's about positioning and length, and Kevin Durant gets up and is ready for the throwdown.
Jeffries the pass to Stewart. Some nice passing by New York here. Stockton with a screen on James. He was all alone on that one. Davis has got the lead up to 3 now for the Knicks.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Hero against Trent. From deep. And Davis pulls it down.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
On the wing, Stockton. And again, New York with the triple.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Bulls trail by 6. Chicago calls timeout.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Making a move nightly. That was your sitting answer.
To the paint. Shot's good by Durant. Durant's got 11 points.
Well, this is exactly how you want to attack the defense. Kevin Durant accepting the punishment, but refuses to be denied.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
Outside, Davis. Shot clock at 6. Here's DiVincenzo. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Brilliant second half start. 4 for 4 from the field. Can't ask for any better.
DeRozan on the wing. Buries it down low. He's got 14. And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Craig, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
Griffin kicks to DeRozan. And throws it down hard.
DeMar DeRozan says, I've got a little showman in me. My goodness gracious, sets the crowd on fire. With that one.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam King. And it's Davis missing.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Here's Durant. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, this is a testament to how competitive Durant is. Able to score against physical defense.
And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. It's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the Nets to look forward to. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Davis is out there with R.J. Barrett. Then it's Tyler Hero. Then it's Stockton. And it's Jeffries in at the point. That's the 5 for New York right now. Barrett with this screen on DeRozan. Here's Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Here's DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Well, this is the point where you say, uh-oh, DeMar DeRozan is going to start to get rolling. This guy can impose his will.
Hero attacking. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Lillard outside. For the 3. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. To tie it up. DeRozan's shot is off.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Davis up top. James covering. Pulls it from the elbow. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. Davis has got 10 points here in the second half.
66.
Lillard outside. Trent outside. Back to Lillard from deep three-point range. They get it again. Griffin finds James. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Jeffries the pass to Davis. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Davis with a screen on Lillard. Back to Davis. Chicago grabs the miss. James kicks to Trent. Lillard outside. The pass to James. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got assist number 7 for him tonight. New York trailing. Passes it to Jeffries. Outside, Davis. Barrett setting a pick for Davis. Nails it from the high post. Davis has got 23 points.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
Stewart's checked in for Barrett. And Chicago also making a switch. Durant's checked in. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. He told them, hey, guys, this is a close game, but if we execute right here, I like our chances. There's no need for hero ball. Trust one another. Make the simple play. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. And Davis throws it down hard. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Lillard, the pass to Griffin. Yep, that one goes. Griffin's got his first points of the night.
And you can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Pass to Stewart. Some nice passing by New York here. Over in the corner, Hero. Shot from the wing. It falls!
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Lillard with it. He's against Jeffries. James the pass to Lillard. No good on the three. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for New York. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. Here he goes.
Wow, twice on the pipes of Kevin Durant. That's the length coming into play right there.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Clock at 2.
A three and nothing but a three will do here.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from 3.
Griffin kicks to KD. No good from three-point territory. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're ahead by 3. 1 second left here in the fourth quarter. The three from Davis. It's good.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
So it's New York picking up the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game one.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. Right now, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.